Good morning. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to the 13th Sea Lice International Conference. I'm so happy to see you here in Torshavn, and I'm looking so much forward to see the other participants who will arrive later today and tomorrow. Welcome to Torshavn. This has been a long journey with a lot of ups and downs. Corona, COVID confusions, finding new dates for the Sea Lice Conference over and over again, and flight delays, and what have you. And thanks to the International Organizing and Scientific Committee for good and constructive cooperation and for being so helpful. Thank you very much. Today, at last, the International Sea Lice Research Community meets again here in the Nordic House. I just have to say it again. I'm so very, very happy to see you all here. I think the Nordic House is an excellent venue for our conference. And I'm certain that we are going to fill the atmosphere inside with a bunch of inspiring presentations. As a matter of fact, I believe that there is nothing to the scientific mind like new knowledge. And at the end of the day, we are much like a wonderful, great big organism which grows and nurtures from the good work we are doing all together. They say that knowledge is power, and I guess that it follows that a lot of knowledge is even more power. And it really makes me feel good to know that all this knowledge is translated into good use and practice in the aquaculture industry. Please take the opportunity to savor the experience in our conference and in the Faroe Islands. I'm very proud of Fiskaaling, the Aquaculture Research Center of the Faroe Islands, that we got the opportunity to host this conference. Maybe you can feel our sense of enthusiasm and never give in culture. Every day we aim to justice our vision to produce knowledge for sustainable aquaculture. So in closing, please allow me to show you this little video we produce as a kind of introduction of Fiskaaling, so you know who we are and what we do.
For 50 years, we've been focused on sustainable aquaculture. Incorporated in 1970, Fiskaaling laid the foundation for modern Faroese aquaculture. Today, 30 employees produce cutting-edge research on aquaculture-related issues. Our founders pioneered fish farming on the Faroe Islands. They believed that innovation and cooperation is the key to success. Learning by doing, always rising to overcome new challenges, that spirit has remained with us. Now, Fiskaaling is a government-owned institute which secures a solid financial base for our operations. Our research projects are grant-funded, and we have strong local and international partnerships. Fiskaaling collects valuable data for both practical and academic purposes. This makes our researchers in high demand as project partners and conference presenters. Our expertise is also a sought-after resource by the aquaculture industry. In our laboratory, we work with molecular analyses, identification of harmful algae, planktonic sea lice, and more. Fiskaaling provides independent sea lice counts in every salmon farm cage in the Faroe Islands. Our coastal research contributes to assessing the biotic and abiotic status of the fjord environment. Environmental management and fish welfare are at the heart of our operations. Our work helps improve industry standards and contributes to reaching the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We believe that if our fjords and farmed fish are doing well, then we're doing well as a nation. It is our duty to preserve our ocean's resources for future generations. Most important, however, is the aquaculture industry's commitment to implement the knowledge we generate, because producing an environmentally sustainable, high-quality product translates to good business. So you may ask, what really drives us at Fiskaaling? To mention but a few, maintaining the Faroe Islands as world leaders in visionary aquaculture, understanding ocean and fjord dynamics and biology. Nature, the people, and food production are all connected. Hence the Fiskaaling vision, knowledge for sustainable aquaculture.
Thank you. And before we are going to open this conference, I would like to ask the presenter that have a presentation this morning to come down here in the front and contact the floor manager so we can get the presentation smooth through this morning. Now, for the official opening of the Sea Lice 13 International Conference, please welcome Minister of the Environment, Industry, Aquaculture and Trade, Mr. Magnus Rasmussen. Welcome.